If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down. Let me down.
Hi guys, this is Sean with S&S Serpentarium here today. I'm just going to talk to you about 7 items you need if you're a snake breeder. So stay tuned. These items I've not seen on anyone else's list. I don't think there's many videos on here, so make sure you stay to the end, get all the content, absorb it all, really think about what I'm talking about here today. Alright, so we'll get straight into it. First item. These are snake bags. You just zip up like that. These are breathable and they're awesome for transporting snakes. Whether you're currying your snake, like shipping it, or whether the owner is just coming to collect, these look much more professional than using a pillowcase, in my opinion. And to be honest, they're more suitable really, because you've just got that Ziplock function there. And it's just better really. Okay, you can also chuck in one of these hand wraps, but make sure with these hand wraps that you wrap it up in a few layers of kitchen roll or paper towel, as you call it in the States, so that your snake doesn't get too warm when you are shipping it. So that's the first lot. The second thing, this is important for both your adults and your babies, and that is digital scales. I like to use these to make sure that my adult females are up to size, they are big enough, they are putting on weight as they should, and it's also good as well to track the baby's health. With the feeding records, then you can track from birth how much weight is putting on week to week. And it's just good. It's more professional to show the buyer then how much track you've been keeping of everything. If you keep track of weight, the feeding records, when it last shed, when it last pooped, you know, I mean, you're providing everything your buyer could possibly want to know about the snake then, really, along with obviously its birthday and stuff like that. All right, so these are a must-have for any breeder. Next item then, we're going to go for Raptor Boost. Now I know I showed this in the last video. What are you going to do? Sue me? You know, go for it. I like to add these in just before I start pairing. Well, I always use this, but if you add this in before you start pairing and just use it throughout the whole breeding cycle, there's much more chance of the eggs being a lot more healthy. It contains a lot of vitamins and stuff like that the female could use for producing eggs, and your males for producing those sperm plugs that you need to get your female gravid in the first place. So I can't recommend this enough either. This is just great for keepers or breeders. You need to go out and buy this. Like, I mean, I'm not sponsored, there's other brands available. I don't even know what brand this actually is, but I recommend it 1000%. Right then, the next item. Mineral oil and a syringe. Now, I actually have not opened this, which is obviously a good sign. What I would use this for is if my females went egg bound. I've got a 16 gauge syringe here. You just fill it up to a certain point. You gently put it into the cloaca, syringe it in, and it just lubricates up that area a little bit more, and it'll make it easier for the female to push out those eggs then, and then there's less chance of your female passing away because of going egg bound. Going egg bound is always a risk when you're breeding snakes, and you need to be aware of that risk before you breed. Having things like this on hand is great because you know, I mean, a female could go at any point in time and you may not be able to go to a vet. So that might just not be feasible. So it's good sometimes to use these home remedies because you can't always go to a vet. Next item on the list then, critical care. This is great for when you can't get your hatchlings eaten. Maybe your female hasn't started eating yet. What you do is you just mix this up with water, syringe the water up, and just gently pop it in the snake's mouth. Pop it as far back as you can go without hurting the snake, and then just slowly spray it in so the snake doesn't spit it out. This has got vitamins and it's got all sorts in it that could help your snake getting started back up, so they can get back putting on the weight, or started putting on the weight, and everything's great then, isn't it? Right, the next item on this list, actually I can't have it with me because it's too big. It is an incubator. This isn't the last item. I've saved the last item till last, obviously. And it is the best item on this list in my opinion. But a snake incubator, obviously, if you're pairing your snakes, you don't have an incubator, then what's the point? You can't do anything with the offspring. And I mean, if you can maternally incubate, I suppose, but you're gonna get a lot lower hatch rate than if you incubate them. So definitely incubate your snakes. And on the topic of incubating your eggs, then, this athlete's foot powder. What I use this for, I've actually have to use it, and I did have success with using it. I had to use it when my African house snake's eggs were going mouldy. I just sprinkled a little bit of this on it after I wiped off the mould, and it didn't grow back, which was fantastic. So you definitely need this for keeping healthy eggs. Really, if anything goes wrong, it's always there. It won't go off because it's it's got a shelf life of forever. I mean, this doesn't even have an expiry date on it. So, and I mean, it's only a couple of quid, couple of dollars, whatever it might be. So I definitely recommend picking that up. Right, guys, thank you for watching. I've enjoyed making the video as always. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button. Smash that like button if you made it this far. Destroy the notification bell like it's no one's business so you don't miss a video. I upload daily. At the minute I'm uploading twice a day, so there's plenty of content to be had, and you're bound to learn something new, and you're definitely going to enjoy it for sure, right? So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you.